Hey gang, it's Sasha Monroe here from A Force of Beauty, and I'm about to show you how to get the perfect shaped brows. But first, like my video and subscribe. Okay, so we're going to be using Benefit Cosmetics today. So the first thing you want to do is brush the brow hair up. I like to do this because it allows me to see where my sparse areas are, and it also will make my brow hair lay flat, so you can do this. So I like to start sort of kind of in the middle and brush in an angle toward the arch of my brow. As you can see, I have like a little scar right there, so I really have to pencil that part in. So if you have a scar, you can do the same thing. And then kind of just lightly put it on in a smoothing kind of technique. Not like I'm trying to create hair strokes, but just to kind of smooth that out and make it look a little bit fuller. Then you want to make sure you brush it up. It kind of helps soften it up so it don't look overly done. Remember, we're doing a more natural brow and everyday, easy peasy kind of eyebrows. So anybody can do this. Then you want to do the same thing on the other side. This is my favorite brow, by the way. Some of us have, don't worry about that. That's why we have concealer. Concealer is our friend today. Some of us have our favorite brow that we like more than the other. Everybody has one. If you say you don't, you're lying. So what you want to do is kind of turn that brush a little flatter. And this is going to help kind of create like hair-like strokes in the front. That's where I have my scar at, so that's where I kind of do that part at. And then you're going to grab your concealer. Now you want to put a little bit of concealer right underneath the brow. Most people use a concealer that's about the shade of their skin tone, but me, I like to go lighter. So you're going to fade that down into the brow lid. I also listed what brush this is. I love this brush because it kind of allows me to curve right underneath the brow or make it really flat underneath the brow. See? Bam. So we're all done. I did the same thing on the other side. I got some in my hair. Let me get that. But now you can see my brows are nice. They look natural looking. Not too much. Now we're going to move on to a more snatched eyebrow. So what we're going to do is you're going to conceal. This time you're going to be a little bit more exaggerated in the arch area and in the tail area. You want to make that brow look as high as possible with concealer. Brush that brow hair up again. Now you can do this with or without the extra product. So we're going to use the Ka-Brow Shade 5. And what I like to do is like an outline on my brows. Kind of fill in any areas where I forgot to fill in with the first product. This is going to be a little bit more heavier. So this is for like, you want your brows to stay on all day. This is going to be perfect. So go ahead and fill that in. And then what we're going to do is we're going to conceal the other brow. Just to kind of get the arch as high as you want it. So if you put any product in the area where you didn't want it at, this is why you use the concealer. This is going to help make that basically give you nice, clean, even lines. Kind of the whole purpose of the concealer. So now I'm going back to fill it in. Make sure you can over exaggerate at the top too, because at the top, that's really where the peak of your arch is, and that makes your brows look higher. So after that, you want to go ahead and conceal the top area. I like to start sort of kind of like in the a little bit from, not the beginning, but a little bit over from the beginning of my brow. And kind of just fade that out. And you're going to do the same on the other side. You can either do a round, a square. It just depends on what you feel more comfortable with. Don't be afraid to use your fingers. Kind of help smooth that out. And as you can see, I like to brush my hair up, and then I use a good brow gel. Normally, I would use the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter, but I have Lancome today, so that's what I'm using. And we are done. These brows are snatched. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, leave it in a comment, and don't forget to like or subscribe. Again, thank you for watching. And remember, if you don't get it right the first time, it's just makeup. It will wash off. Peace and love.